when I took on BlackFire. Now, if you didn't know, I've been going through a Bow Wow phase recently. It had to do something with the ghetto. So if you didn't know, there's a running gag with my mom, and it revolves around domestic violence. Is that she uses Devario to fool Ontario to get to Megalodon. Now, if you don't know what that means it puts you up against what's autism on paper, using a tool that you can't maintain even though what you're up against may be a gang. That means literally forwards it to the police instead of understanding that autism is delicate. Instead of understanding what you need specifically, she forces you to put yourself in a general situation. That means on the street you can explain this, and that, literally it's easy breezy. Because your idea got flipped, instead of an entire relationship flipping you over and over again. You're gonna be able to dance with your girls down the street. You're gonna have the most style. When you respond to her, it's during your phase. Literally, what she say is going to piss everybody off. She didn't take her time on mental condition. She held you a general shit like a whole race, and never taught you how to counter or drink water. What makes this different, Lily, is I put the police in a situation like, hey, let's try this person who told me everything. Instead of somebody literally saying something within one line, it's forcing you to grow up without matching your tree. So here we have BlackFire. Now this is a pun off of many things because I have green eyes. This was my actual, mother, alternate timeline. You see, I had a music video that was just like this before. Starred Curtis and Cali Dog, and the song was a singer Dream. It was the episode recorded literally when the octopus are stuck in the sky, trying to save all those babies from hatching. BlackFire was super fine, super ghetto, literally, with nothing that you can get past. Because my mom played it easy on me, literally forward everything, to emergency. After you said something, she told you the truth instead of breaking down, autism is this, and that. Instead of, giving you encouraging things that you're better than them, you flat out told you the truth. It took concept to get her. Now, BlackFire was an entire different issue because she remained hip-hop all throughout. The running gag with me and my mom, Nanette, each of was she called me a bitch without saying it. Basically recognizing why the things I want to do are physically strong. I used to say shit like, I'll stomp on your feet, this and that. She didn't go to no mental health issue, this and that. Left the possibilities open for a gang. A gang is meant to feel for me. Meaning to recognize what you were doing on the outside instead of calling you crazy. She does that shit on purpose for you to recognize it is what it is. I'm not feeding into your psycho. I'll be a loser, go be a loser. Literally, when how you actually treat a mental condition is you break down every single part, literally every single second, every single particle, and that's why I said, I'll stop your feet. My older brother Chris said my feet are about to move. You explain delicately because reality is unbearable. See how I'm a punk like Chaz, literally how I'm hopping up and down, literally how our gang could recognize what I could do if they didn't go all out. That didn't happen with BlackFire. Matter of fact, literally she was hip-hop 100% every time she spoke to me. Every time she got down, literally she did a touch, she did a hand movement, literally awakening by subconscious, which is what DeMario falls for. Literally, you raise the kid to be this, and that without giving him a subconscious, and you allow him to be punked, and then you blame his mental condition. This is all like, oh, you don't want to stand up to those kids at school, you want to punk me, and DeMario won't even say it. And literally, I complain in school, she's like, oh, that's why Uncle Tommy did the robot. And this is like, oh, you have green shit like Shrek. Let me tell you something about girls. See your green eyes and see your little property, and then they make a plan. Go political and I complain, so do a dance move where I complain, and that's the exact opposite of DeMario. Not doing a dance move where they complain, pretending that autism is normal movement. Never let you know that she did anything to your dad. BlackFire, however, Lily kept on saying, I did this to your dad. Before this gets more cringy, Lily, and more or less intricate, let's start off with the basics. Lily, since I had green eyes and since I was her favorite son, it was like this. Lily, I was obviously a good kid in the beginning because how domestic violence works, Lily, is off the baby picture, and the reason why I can't play off the baby picture because I'm too elaborate in domestic violence. Arthur like Martin Luther King, Tyler Perry. Now, Lily, what would happen, Lily, was she was funny first thing when I was born, Lily, and I would play off Lily how funny she was. It was Lily this little time with my real mom in the real timeline. Fuck NASA, when I asked my mom if I could be Dracula for Halloween. Boom, right there, that goes a pimp for a subconscious. That's not everything. You know what that led to? That led to me playing with my girls like Tekaichi. Me never having a single cent involved. BlackFire would teach me this and BlackFire would teach me that lately, and she would have these green little candy canes. She had full style. Now the whole point of this video, Lily, is even though she's an anime character or cartoon character, as a matter of fact, she has skin and she has complexion and she was super fine, Lily, so I had to have a lot of self-control in order to keep her. So what happened, Lily, was my problem, Lily, when it started junior high. She told me flat out that I was trying too hard to fit in, but she also compared it to herself. And she didn't leave me hanging and she went into detail about what the kids were doing versus what you're doing. What ended up happening was running gag between me and BlackFire was I tried to hide behind Lily saying, I'm a bitch, this, and that, Lily. So what happened, Lily, the old timeline, you see how, I edited out, like Chaz, earlier today in this timeline? Because I became physically strong after being around the litter, after my Digimon was accepted because I was a writer. Like, even though I lost to India, I had Notepad like Common, the rapper. This is what got me girls in junior high and what gave me, a timeline. Play off of where it comes to Daniela. I'm started in Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm the best fighter in the world. Because I had an edge, because I had the potential, because I was good at the game first starting. Like freshman year, what happened was, Lily, my IQ got up there, I started being equal to everybody else. This one little piece was left over, a landslide that was flowed through became my potential. In BlackFire's world, that didn't happen. In fact, what happened was, when I tried to pull that Digimon shit, she started dancing and clowning on me, and then started acting like Uncle Tommy. So after doing various dance moves in high school, the dance move I did was the Future Reborn. It ended up happening with me having to talk about her in PE was she said, I did the Future Reborn to your dad. You tried to get me for 1,000 times, I started moving my shirt. I started clowning on him on the dance floor, then I started twitching my eye. Then it gets really, really deep, and she started talking about, the Understand Society, like, Adrian, his mom, when he went up against this guy named Abdul in junior high. And she says, I'm trying to work my way out of debt. She walks me up to a little Suju's, a thing that Lily, my brother, takes me Tuesday for the movies right next to a dollar store. He asked around the person, hey, is you think it's fair when he's asking me question after question, I'm trying to whip myself out of debt? And then became this one timeline where I saw Lily, it's the same story, Lily, same timeline, but I'm gonna say it. BlackFire Cortanaos, something like that, Lily, is 100, this is that, and that. I heard to pay a debt, this, and that. Lily, this took it from me, she's like, stupid ass roles for the government, I tell you, they lie. I just paid it. Now, Lily, that wasn't her actual name. Lily, see, I actually regular name. Truth behind, BlackFire, since my mother did have, the barrio to Pool, Ontario to get to Megalodon. I got out the pool, Lily, and I saw the shit in my head. It was the exact same level. I was thinking of a race car, Lily. I was doing something at the lines of a race car like Brett Michaels. And it didn't matter. It was on the exact same level. And then it gets horrifying. Because I recognized what her complaining was worse. Then it gets down, Lily. So all those timelines are put together, right, Lily? Just one. Remember, one timeline, Lily. Then I get something in the mail that looks evil. Remember, that's not her name on paper, Lily. I picked this up, and the note says BlackFire, Lily, continuity of this, and that. And she takes it, she's like, that was back in the days when I was a stripper. I have some dark skeletons in my past. I still don't know which uncle it was, Lily, where it came to this day. I know the continuity, easily from the continuity, is that she obviously wanted to sleep with me. I took a piece of there, Lily, a piece of her thigh, ignored a piece of her leg. Now I was physically strong. Now, the original plan that I had with my family from Fremont was I was going to mix and master music. I was going to, make the descriptions for the movies. And like Tyler Perry, wait for producers. After I had every single neighbor be a fan. After putting my music on the radio to get government regulation. One day, Lily, when I said something about, the American community, Lily, destroying my channel, using my talent, the sky changed and started being sunny. Same thing happened for BlackFire, Lily. I said something, Lily, that woke up the whole fucking cosmos over and over and over again. This is Earth, and this is how I took on BlackFire.